Hello everyone, welcome to another race day event, and this time we are in South Shields for the South Shields 10 miler, starting here at Souter Lighthouse. It's a lovely day. It's got a nice little breeze in the air, the atmosphere is building up, people picking up their race bibs. We've got about 15 minutes until we kick off. So yeah, it's a 10 mile sort of loop, I guess. Start line is also the finish line, but it takes a little bit of time to kind of go out down towards where the finish line of the Great North Run is, and then have a run towards there, and then back again, a bit of a loop round. I think you do 2 laps basically of a sort of bigger area down towards the finish of where that would be, and then back again to the lighthouse to finish off. So 10 miler, I'm hoping we'll get done in somewhere below an hour 45. Anything faster than that I'll be very happy with. Legs are feeling a bit better than that Durham run that you've hopefully just watched. If you haven't, go check that out. We're not on the back of a 25 kilometre or anything like that, so hoping for good conditions and be able to just get a good time in. This one is a relatively small event in comparison to some of the other ones that you'll have seen recently where they close the roads. This is all set on sort of trail track and paths, etc. But the atmosphere is, as I say, building very nicely. You might be able to hear a little bit of a din in the background, but I'm looking forward to this one. I did it a couple of years ago. It's quite tough for the legs. It's a bit of an undulating course. The sort of area down towards South Shields where you do finish Great North Run, it goes very much up and down, and you just have to kind of go with it. And yeah, well, nothing too strenuous. This is just to get more miles on the legs. 10 milers, you don't get too many 10 mile events, so it's going to be an interesting one to do. You know, normally you kind of exclusively stick to 10Ks, half marathons, but it's nice to throw in a different event every now and again, and this is a perfect warm-up for the Great North Run next month in September. I'm going to stop talking and we're going to get to it. Let's see you at the start line. Just past a mile and it's opened up now. It's a really bad bottleneck that. So it's opened up, you can start going at your own pace, but it's already undulating, as you can see. 2/3 the way through now, and it's nice, plenty of space to run your own race. Lots of up and downs to contend with though. Undulating is definitely the word today. Two-thirds of the way through, just past 6.66 miles, and as you've seen, we're on the second lap round next to the coast. Feeling okay at the moment. The temperature's staying at a nice little breeze and it's not too bad, but just going to go past these up and downs and back onto some proper pavement would be nice. A bit of trivia for you. This area is where the Great North Run finish line is. So in just over a month's time, should be back here again, having hopefully smashed the Great North Run for the 10th time. But yeah, this is where everyone gathers for the finish line. Last mile, it's past mile 9. You can see the lighthouse off in the distance over this hill. Just got to give everything now for that last mile. Dig in, one last bit of grass, and then we're back onto it. Thank you. everyone, so that is the South Shields 10-mile run, and as you can see in the background, finishing up and starting at the Souter Lighthouse. It was quite an interesting run really, because there was a lot of trail involved, probably more than I thought it was and remembered from the last time I did this. But it was enjoyable. Hugs the coastline of you know, all the way pretty much down to South Shields Fun Fair. Then about half a mile away from that, you turn back in and do that loop that you saw. There's not as much footage as you probably used to, purely because it was 2 loops. The majority of the run was 2 loops, so I didn't want to just kind of put the same stuff up there. So a nice shorter one, I think this will be anyway. Came in at around 1 hour 40, pretty much bang on, a few seconds over I think. I think it was 1 hour 15 or 14 seconds. I'll confirm that on the screen. But really good one. I've done it before, I'd probably do it again. My only thing I would probably change is the trainers I was wearing. I was wearing my Adidas Bostons. Not enough ankle support for some of the trail run that's going on, so my ankle was kind of twisting a little bit in, and then I ended up having a little bit of rubbing on the inside of my foot where I was having to sort of fight against the terrain, so a little bit more ankle support would have been fine. So if I was to do it again, I'd probably wear some more substantial ankle support trainers, but really good one, good test for the legs, lots of up and downs, lots of hill work as well, so definitely one if you're wanting to get some undulating work in and get your legs moving, that's the one for you. Feeling good. I'll hopefully try and get at least one more event in and a good few long runs before the Great North Run in just over a month's time, but I hope you enjoy this one, and I will catch you on the next one.